Hello guys, and now we are on the second game in the Weakening the King's Defenses series. In this game, which shows that the weakness created by g6 can quickly become fatal. It's a Caro Kann defense. It's a pano-botwinic attack, and let's see how white takes advantage of the weakness created by black. So the game goes e4, c6, d4, d5. D takes, E takes d5, c takes d5. Now c4, knight f6, knight c3, knight c6. Now bishop g5, d takes c4, d5, knight e5, queen d4, knight d3 check, bishop takes d3, c takes d3, knight f3, g6, bishop takes f6, and e takes f6. Now castles, rook a d1. Bishop e7, then rook a d1. Then now castles, rook takes d3, bishop to f5, rook d2, now bishop to d6. A variation recommended for white by Botwinick. The position now shows various characteristics. White has a passed pawn against black's doubled pawn, but black has two bishops. The essential feature, however, is the weakness of black's king position, which will lead to the f6 pawn becoming indefensible. The sequel is g4. The object of this move is to clear e4 so that the knight can take an active part in the play. Now bishop to c8. Thus runs Botwinick's analysis, but he takes no account of the following variation, which prevents an immediate debacle. Instead of bishop c8, bishop to bishop to e5. Now after knight takes e5, f takes e5, queen takes e5, and now bishop takes g4, knight to e4, f6, queen to f4. White no doubt has the better game, but it still has to be won. So now black played bishop to c8, now knight to e4. Now suddenly the weak f pawn cannot be saved. If at all king g7 is played, then g5 is coming. Or if at all bishop to e7 is played, then d6 is coming. If at all f5 is pushed, then knight f6 is coming. f6 check. In this case, it is not the pawn but the f6 square which white has captured. Now bishop to e5. This is the best move. And now knight takes and f takes. Now after queen takes, then f6. White remain now queen to f4. White remains a valuable pawn ahead. We have seen in the before first game in this series that the g6 produces a weakness insofar as the squares at the f6 and g7 can easily and as it were of their own accord fall into the opponent's control. This possibility is lessened and even rendered practically non-existent if there is a defending bishop at g7. So thank you all. I hope this could have been an illustrative game. I'll be meeting you in the next third game in this series. Thank you.